Welcome to CoFounder, the world's first AI native operating system built for innovation teams. In this walkthrough, we're picking up with Alex, a product marketing manager in a global enterprise. He's already completed his problem statement, surfacing deep challenges in campaign attribution and team alignment. Now, he's entering what many call the most exciting part of the innovation stream, product market fit, where CoFounder's AI begins to turn problem clarity into actionable solutions. All right, let's step into the platform and follow Alex's next move. From the home screen, Alex clicks into the Assessments tab on the left. Don't get distracted by the right-hand column under the heading Next Assessment. Those are brand new assessments. Instead, look for your in-progress or completed assessments listed in the center.
There it is, my innovation stream from before. Let's pick up where I left off. I'll hit continue to jump back in.
Inside the innovation stream, you'll see all 4 major steps laid out. Alex's problem statement is 100% complete. That's shown right here in the progress bar. And product market fit is next. 0% done, so this is exactly where the AI is waiting to take over.
I remember defining 2 challenges. Now I want to see what CoFounder recommends as a smart next move. Let me click Continue Problem Statement.
Alex now lands on the final evaluation screen of his problem statement. This is where CoFounder consolidates everything he's submitted, challenges, pain points, emotional triggers, into a structured overview that's ready for solutioning.
Yep, this is exactly what I've been experiencing. Challenge number 1, fragmented campaign data. Challenge number 2, misalignment between marketing and sales. Honestly, seeing it written like this makes the problem feel solvable.
Exactly. This isn't just a report, it's the launch pad. CoFounder uses this final problem clarity to shape every product and innovation decision that follows. Alex will click Next to move straight into product market fit, where the AI begins solving. Product market fit is where we move from clarity of the problem to discovery of the solution, together. CoFounder doesn't just match ideas to market needs. It co-creates with you. You bring the context and choose the technology tracks. The AI responds with relevant use cases, functional requirements, and innovation pathways, the evolving routes your organization could take to solve the problem using technology, systems, or partnerships. This is the heart of the human-AI-human loop. The innovator defines the problem and context. The AI expands the possibilities. Then the human returns to shape, prioritize, and make decisions. Just like Alex, you'll choose and rank the most relevant stakeholders. You'll select the technology categories most aligned with your challenge. And once the AI generates potential use cases, you'll assess their desirability, feasibility, viability, and decide what matters most. CoFounder captures the essence of co-creation in every step, blending human insight with AI acceleration to make innovation actionable, strategic, and grounded.
All right. I can't wait to see how this all comes together into something I can actually present to the team. I'll click Start Assessment.
We're now in Step 1, Product Self-Assessment. This page asks for technical details about the existing solution, whether that's a fully built product, a patchwork of tools, or even just a current workflow. If you don't own the product or nothing formal exists yet, that's completely okay. CoFounder is designed to work even when you're innovating from scratch or from chaos. In this human-AI-human phase, your job is to be honest about what's really happening. The AI takes that reality and starts mapping where technology could help.
I'm not a product manager. I don't have a build, a spec, or a stack to show. But I do know what our current process looks like. Technical overview? No existing product. We rely on shared Excel trackers, PowerPoint reports, and weekly syncs across departments. There's no central system or automation in place. Software, hardware, AI use case. Not applicable. Reporting is done manually using Microsoft Excel, Teams, and disconnected campaign tools. There's no integrated platform supporting campaign attribution. Unique selling points? Not applicable. Current workflow is fragmented and reactive. We're exploring potential to automate attribution and improve visibility through unified dashboards.
Now, if you're a founder or a product owner with an existing solution, this step looks a little different for you. Instead of describing gaps or workarounds, you'll input details about your current product, the technologies you use, your key use cases, and what makes your offer stand out in the market. The more complete and specific your answers, the smarter the AI becomes at validating innovation fit, benchmarking your solution, and unlocking new opportunities. But whether you're starting from a prototype or from zero, product self-assessment meets you where you are. We're now in stakeholder analysis, and this is where CoFounder's AI starts showing its muscle. Based on Alex's problem statement, the platform has automatically generated a list of stakeholders likely to be affected by the challenge or to influence the solution. You can edit any fields, add or delete any stakeholder, even regenerate this list. But the AI doesn't make assumptions about importance. That's still a human call. Alex now needs to rank each stakeholder by relevance. Primary means directly involved in solving the problem. Secondary means indirectly involved or supporting the solution. Tertiary means peripheral or passive. Here's why this step matters. Every stakeholder you leave in this list will receive dedicated use cases later in the stream. So if someone isn't meaningfully involved, remove them now. This keeps the AI focused and your roadmap tight.
All right, let's go through this properly. First, Product Marketing Manager. That's me. No question, primary. I'm deep in this. Next up, Marketing Team. They're the ones actually launching campaigns and tracking metrics. They're feeling the pain just as much. Definitely primary too. Sales Team, they're downstream of everything we do. They rely on our data to justify budget and lead conversions. I'll mark them as secondary, not owning the problem, but very affected. Leadership or executive team, they care about the reports and ROI. But they're mostly consumers of insights, not contributors to the solution. I'll leave them as secondary for now. Business intelligence or data team, They help us build dashboards when they're not overloaded. They're definitely part of the current workaround. I'll keep them as secondary too. IT or systems support. Honestly, they're not involved day to day. This isn't an infrastructure issue, it's a reporting and alignment issue. I'll just remove them. Marketing ops, they're the bridge between tools and teams. I'll keep them as secondary, but if we get more technical later, I might move them up. And finally, board of directors, nope. Not relevant at this stage. Removing them. All right. That feels clean. Everyone left here actually has skin in the game.
Perfect. The more focused this list, the more precise and useful the innovation pathways that follow. Time to move on. Welcome to Innovation Analysis, where human insight meets AI guidance. Here, you'll find a structured catalog of technology and energy innovation categories, mapped across the third, fourth, and fifth industrial revolutions. This list is curated by CoFounder and continuously reviewed and refined by our research team to reflect the real-world evolution of enterprise and deep tech. The technologies that CoFounder AI believes are most relevant to your problem statement and stakeholder inputs are already highlighted. But this isn't a one-click decision. This is another moment of human-AI-human collaboration. You, the innovator, make the final call, choosing the technology tracks you believe are most viable, desirable, or aspirational for your challenge. Everything downstream, from use cases to functional requirements, will reflect what you select here. So take a moment to align this step with your intent.
Okay. Looks like CoFounder AI flagged artificial intelligence, big data analytics, and cloud computing. That makes sense. Those match the themes from my problem statement. But I'm not going to select blockchain. That's not in scope for me. I won't touch the energy section. It's not relevant to my use case.
Good call. The clearer your focus here, the more targeted the use cases you'll get in the next phase. Once you're happy with your selections, click Next to proceed to stakeholder use case generation. This is the reference check, where CoFounder helps you clarify what's already in place and what still needs to be built. Every use case here was generated based on the stakeholders and technologies you selected earlier. You'll see one tab for each stakeholder you kept earlier. And under each tab, you'll find suggested use cases grouped by the tech tracks you selected.
Wait a second. I've selected 6 stakeholders, each one connected to the core problem I am trying to solve. And I have chosen 3 technologies to explore. For each stakeholder, CoFounder generates about 3 use cases per technology. That's 3 times 3 times 6.
54 use cases! Before my coffee's even had time to cool?
Exactly. That's how fast innovation moves with CoFounder. From insight to idea, mapped, contextualized, and ready to act on. Your job here is to tag each use case with one of 4 labels. Existing. You already have it today. Planning. It's on your roadmap. New. It doesn't exist yet, but might be valuable. Not applicable. It's not relevant to your context at all. On the right, you'll see a reference summary. This recaps your earlier inputs during the product self-assessment step. Think of it as your baseline, a snapshot of your current reality. It's especially useful if you're working cross-functionally or don't yet have a dedicated product owner. This summary keeps everyone aligned on where you're starting from, so the AI can help drive clarity on where to go next. Now this is where CoFounder moves from helpful to truly transformational. Each use case isn't just a line item, it's a full diagnostic breakdown. You're not just seeing a title, you're seeing the tasks involved, the day-to-day effort your team puts in. You're seeing the real pain points, bottlenecks, stressors, and inefficiencies that hold your business back. You're shown the gains, the outcomes your team actually wants but struggles to reach. And here's the magic. Every innovation is also mapped with its pain relievers and gain creators. That means CoFounder doesn't just name a solution, it explains why it matters, how it helps, and what it unlocks. Now multiply that level of clarity by 54 use cases across 6 roles and 3 technologies, and you're not just ideating anymore. You're orchestrating innovation with precision.
Wow, okay. I've always wondered what it would look like if AI could actually help with this mess. We've been patching campaign data together from spreadsheets, Teams messages, old PowerPoint decks, just to answer basic ROI questions. Here it's all mapped out, collects campaign performance data from various platforms, yep, that's me every week. Manually collates and cleans data, builds PowerPoint decks, chases sales for revenue linkage, every single line hits. And here it is. Time-consuming manual collation, frustration from lack of credibility, difficulty linking to outcomes, they even captured the anxiety. But what blows me away is this, it doesn't stop at naming the problem. It literally lists how the AI would solve it. AI/ML-powered data integration platform. Automated attribution models. Real-time dashboard updates. This isn't generic. This is exactly the kind of intelligence we've never had time or tech to build ourselves. It's like CoFounder reverse engineered my job and showed me what it could look like if it actually worked.
Here's a pro tip before you move on. You can use the Select All checkbox at the bottom left to quickly tag all visible items in one go. Whether you're marking everything as existing, shortlisting what's new, or cleaning up irrelevant suggestions, CoFounder gives you full control, fast. Remember, only use cases tagged as new or planning will carry forward into your innovation roadmap. So this is your moment to curate what matters. AI did the heavy lifting. Now it's your move. Click Next to turn all this intelligence into action. Welcome to Generate Innovation Roadmap, Step 3 of the journey. What you're seeing here are all the use cases Alex tagged as new or planning in the previous step, now grouped by stakeholder. Each one represents a potential innovation opportunity, real pain points, connected to real people, powered by the technologies Alex selected. Now comes the prioritization phase, where the human steps back in. For each use case, Alex will assign a DFV score across 3 dimensions. Desirability. Do users actually want this? Feasibility. Can we realistically build or adopt it? Viability. Does it align with long-term business value? This scoring step is where a wall of possibilities becomes a focused roadmap.
All right, this one's a no-brainer. I literally live this pain every week, pulling in CRM, email, paid ads data just to chase attribution. So yeah, desirability? That's a 5. Feasibility, we've got Power BI, and our data team could probably connect APIs. Might need support to scale, but it's doable. I'll give it a 3 for feasibility. Viability, it's not just a nice to have. If we can prove campaign impact, we can defend budgets and align better with sales. Huge strategic upside, viability is a 4.
This is where strategy becomes executable. What you're seeing now under each use case is a full set of functional requirements, generated by CoFounder's AI based on the selected technologies, roles, and problem context. It's not just a concept, it's a blueprint. Every capability is broken down into real system needs: data sources, reporting formats, anomaly detection, security layers, KPIs. Each line you see here answers a crucial question. If we were to build this, what would it actually need to do? This level of definition means you're not just innovating faster, you're building smarter. Stakeholders know what's required, developers know what to scope, and your CoFounder AI stays aligned all the way through.
Okay, this is seriously impressive. Usually we'd spend months gathering this across strategy, tech, and data teams. And CoFounder just delivered it in minutes. No briefing docs. No workshops. No back and forth. This is what I've always wanted AI to do: take the problem I'm living in and turn it into a solution I can build toward.
Alex decides to focus his scoring effort today on the product marketing manager use cases, the role most directly tied to his current challenge. The rest of the use cases, spanning sales, marketing ops, leadership, and more, are now safely stored in this innovation stream. They're not lost, they're not locked. Alex and his team can return any time to score and expand them as new priorities emerge. With all use cases scored, Alex is now ready to move to the final step: Visualize Roadmap, where priorities come to life as an actionable innovation plan. To proceed, Alex clicks Complete Product Market Fit. This locks in his decisions and sends the ranked use cases forward, ready to be transformed into a strategic visual roadmap. Welcome to the final step of the product market fit journey. Step 4. Visualize Roadmap. This is where all of Alex's work comes together, transformed into a clear, strategic view of innovation opportunities. View by use cases. Each circle you see represents a single use case. It's color-coded by technology, like AI/ML, big data, or cloud computing. The size of the bubble reflects its DFV score. The higher the strategic priority, the larger the circle. This helps you quickly spot the most valuable innovation moves. View by category. Toggle this view to group use cases under each tech track. It's a great way to see your innovation bets organized by capability area, especially helpful when communicating with technical teams. Scroll down and you'll find a filterable table view. Here you can slice the roadmap by stakeholder use case, DFV score, technology category, or product theme. This makes it easy to drill down into exactly what matters.
Honestly, I'm blown away. In just one session, I've gone from a messy, disconnected reporting problem to a full innovation roadmap packed with AI-powered use cases, each scoped, scored, and ready to build. And I didn't need to write a single technical brief. CoFounder translated my reality into real product possibilities. It's the first time I've felt like innovation is actually within reach.
Here is one important note. Alex has only scored the use cases relevant to his role as product marketing manager. The remaining use cases, for other stakeholders like sales, IT, and marketing ops, are securely stored in the stream. He and his teammates can come back to score, refine, or collaborate on those whenever they're ready. Alex can always jump between steps using the left-hand sidebar. Whether it's revisiting stakeholder analysis or refining the tech selections, CoFounder remembers everything. Every change you make, they are automatically tracked. And if that change impacts the rest of your stream, you'll see a prompt to regenerate your results, keeping everything aligned, accurate, and actionable. And the takeaway? Innovation isn't locked in a spreadsheet. It's alive. It evolves. And with CoFounder AI, it's built collaboratively, visually, and fast. And that's the product market fit journey, where Alex moved from problem clarity to an innovation roadmap powered by AI and shaped by his expertise. CoFounder made the heavy lifting effortless, turning raw context into strategy, then into execution-ready use cases, complete with functional requirements, prioritization, and a clear path forward. Whether you're validating an idea, aligning stakeholders, or accelerating a go-to-market plan, this platform doesn't just guide you. It grows with you. Join us in the next episode as we follow Alex into the business canvas, where ideas evolve into business models and innovation becomes executable. So prototype boldly, iterate faster, and let CoFounder turn every challenge into your next breakthrough. Because innovation doesn't wait, and now neither do you. Imagine more, build different. The future is already in motion with CoFounder.